Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 20 online CFM game. It is Conference Championship Sunday here in the Premier Madden League. First up, the number 1 seed in the AFC Conference, the Miami Dolphins, will be hosting the number 3 seed, the Indianapolis Colts. After that, on the NFC side of the bracket, the still undefeated Chicago Bears will be hosting the New York Giants. And the stakes are pretty simple today. You win and you advance to Super Bowl 56 in a couple of weeks. For our Miami Dolphins, for at least one more time, we have to worry about these Colts. This is not a matchup that is unfamiliar to us at all. There have been 3 seasons of this CFM, and we have played the Colts in the regular season all 3 times. Not only that, more importantly, this will be the 3rd playoff matchup between the Dolphins and the Colts in this CFM. In Season 1, the Colts got the better of Miami. They beat the Dolphins in the divisional round of the playoffs. In Season 2, the Dolphins got some revenge by beating the Colts in Wildcard Weekend. Now it's time for the rubber match in the AFC Conference Championship of Season 3 of the Premier Madden League. Either the Colts will make it their 2nd Super Bowl trip in 3 seasons, or our Miami Dolphins will make a monumental leap in what has been quite the rebuild here in Miami. We are underway. Who will be going to Super Bowl 56? Let's find out. We start off with a run from Andrew Killens that goes nowhere. Here is Brissett's first pass. Oh, intended for Campbell, and that was a bit dicey. 3rd down and long upcoming for the Colts. Play action, clean pocket. Brissett to Campbell again, in traffic again, and incomplete again. That'll be an early 3-and-out forced by this dominant Miami defense. The Dolphins defense thrives on forcing turnovers. The Colts offense thrives on running the ball. So we got to take that away from them and see if Jacoby Brissett can give us that rock 1 or 2 times. We also have to work on our offense because it was pretty bad against the Oakland Raiders last week. Khalil Tate and the boys need to dial it up a notch if we want to get to the Super Bowl. Lynn J. Dixon as well, but Lynn J. not able to go anywhere already. 3 rushes for only 2 yards. That was Tate that just got it off, and once again Mike Gesicki, an early X factor of this game, as that bad little man Jakeem Grant gets to the 20-yard line. First red zone trip of the day belongs to the Dolphins. Boston Scott getting a gain and a 1st down. Scott once again stumbling, not really going anywhere. That'll bring up a 2nd down, and the Dolphins did not like the look they had. They call a timeout, and they call a sweep to Jakeem Grant, a staple of the Dolphins offense, but that time it goes nowhere, blocking a bit botched. 3rd down, it's a screen pass set up for Lynn J. Dixon. Cannot get the edge, and a somewhat productive opening drive ends up in 3 points from Joey Sly. Not bad, because we started off last week's game a lot worse. We started off with 2 interceptions from Khalil Tate, so the fact that we got points on the opening drive, that is cool. That is fine by me, as Derek Brown absolutely shuts the play down. A loss of 5 forced by the big man, as Caden Stearns nearly knocked that ball out. It's actually going to be caught by Andrew Killens, the 2nd-year man out of UFC. 3rd down. This is Jared Cook, the journeyman tight end, but he gets the catch, not a 1st down. 4th and inches, big decision from their own 35-yard line. The Colts punt the ball away. That's a win for our Miami defense. That is a 3-and-out once again forced in this conference championship game. Now it's time for our offense to really put their foot on the gas pedal and just continue to move this ball downfield. Whatever it takes, 1st down after 1st down, get a big play every once in a while. It's all good. It's all gravy as long as we find ways to score points, mainly without turning that ball over. Tate with a very solid 7-for-7 start, and Lynn J. is starting to rumble upfield. That's going to be a big 1st down, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. The Dolphins start on plus side of their territory, but Boston Scott cannot get anywhere on 1st down. It's Lynn J. on 2nd down, trying to bounce this one outside. Multiple Colts swarm him, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down and long. It's up to Khalil Tate to dial up a play, getting away from the pressure. Downfield, looking for DeAndre Hopkins, the superstar acquired in an off-season trade before this season, cannot make a big play early in this conference championship to keep the drive alive. It's a touchback for Matt Hawk instead, and Jacoby Brissett, who continues to play quarterback after the sudden retirement of Andrew Luck for these Indianapolis Colts. He's looking to pass once again outside. T.Y. getting minimal yardage, and right now, the fact that we're seeing number 7 pass a lot is just beautiful to watch because we know Brissett is prone to throwing turnovers, but that time he gets the first down, and that'll allow Andrew Killens and Naheem Hines, the two superstar running backs for the Colts, to get a bit more involved in this game. Second down, Brissett underneath, it's Jared Cook again. He's short of first down yardage by about a yard once again, but this time it's 3rd and 1. So the Colts are going to definitely go for it, trying to run behind Big Q, but I don't think he got it. No, Killens runs into his own man, and now the Colts, from their own 42, offense on the field, they're going to run the ball with Killens, and he gets the first down. It looked like Derrick Brown had that play shut down again, but Killens with that human joystick able to change directions oh so suddenly, and he gets the first down falling forward, and this Colts drive stays alive. It feels like this Colts drive should have ended like 10 plays ago, but here we are, 2nd down and 7, flag on the play, and it's going to be holding against the Colts. Interesting decision. We're actually going to accept the penalty, try to completely bounce the Colts out of field goal range for Greg Naleg, who is their kicker, and it seems like the Colts don't even know what they want to do. They call a timeout, same formation. Brissett looking for Killens, and that was nearly a backward pass. Nonetheless, 3rd down and 17 upcoming, 3:32 left in the first half. Clean pocket, Brissett downfield. Caden Stearns knocks the ball right out of the receiver's hands, and the Dolphins defense continues to pitch a shutout. Now it's time to really try to grab ourselves a 2-possession lead. Once again, it's Grant on the sweep. This one's got a chance to bounce free. He gets a decent amount of yardage before the superstar linebacker Darius Leonard makes a play. Oh, Lynn J. Dixon, sensational in the open field, getting a big first down. Here is a screen pass being set up for Dixon. Oh my, this one has a chance with blocks. Oh, Dixon gets the first down, but that could have bursted out for a lot more than that. Next play, here is Tate, clean pocket, running outside, buying time, looking upfield. He's finding Grant, but that one gets away and is intercepted by Malik Hooker. Oh, look like Grant had some space, but a difficult throw for Tate to attempt. And it's a costly turnover on first down. Now at under 2 minutes to go. If the Colts can even tie this game, that would be a big win for Indianapolis that has really been struggling in the first half of this game. And Andrew Killens now trying to leave his mark on this game underneath with the catch. The Colts really forcing the action to their superstar running back. 2nd down and 9. Can these receivers get involved? And here's T.Y. Hilton underneath. Decent gain, gets out of bounds to stop the clock. That'll bring up a big 3rd down and 4 from the 48-yard line. Brissett with the ball, clean pocket yet again. Outside for Killens, and that is swatted by Xavier Howard. Once again, the Colts trying to force the action to their running backs, and it cost them. But this is a beautiful punt from Sanchez. The Dolphins pinned at their own 2-yard line. Gotta be careful here before the end of the first half. We just want to get out from our own end zone and take this thing to the second half as a shovel option to Lynn J. Dixon. Hold on just a second. Dixon is off to the races. Moore trying to get him. It's a swerve race, and Dixon's gonna win that one. Touchdown, Miami. Oh my goodness. With just a couple of seconds to spare, the Dolphins get a 90-yard bomb from Lynn J. Dixon with the sweet feet, with the human joystick, swerving more in the open field as the Colts try to set up a screen. That's not going to work out. Vernon, who had 3 sacks in the divisional round game against the Oakland Raiders, gets one there to end the first half. That was an absolute game changer. Even if we got the field goal from that Dixon play, that would have been nice. But the fact that we got a touchdown, a 2-possession lead, to somewhat accurately represent how well we played in that first half, man, oh man. And the Dolphins get the ball to start in the second half. DeAndre Hopkins finally making a catch. Good to see D-Hop getting involved. D-Hop once again, you call his name, he gets the ball. Tate continuing to put together a stellar performance besides the 1 interception. We need Tate here on 3rd down, and he delivers. Tate to Hopkins. That connection's really paying off this drive. Grant outside. Once again, the sweep generating positive yardage. 2nd down and 4. This Dolphins offense is looking well oiled until this play when Boston Scott goes way backward. 3rd down and 8. And we catch him off guard with Lynn J. That's going to be close to a first down. And the refs give us a generous spot. The refs owed us after that last game against the Raiders as Boston Scott is in the end zone. Touchdown Miami again. big PAT here from Joey Sly to make it a 3-possession lead. That is just good. A bit shaky, but good nonetheless. And our Miami Dolphins might be smelling a trip to the Super Bowl, but let's not count our chicken or eggs before they hatch. Oh, Caden Stearns, welcome to the party. Interception forced by Brissett to the rookie superstar stud, Caden Stearns. And that's what we wanted. We want the Colts passing the ball. We know Jacoby Brissett will give us that ball right back. He is prone to mistakes. And now Jakeem Grant's doing his thing. Now the Colts are getting a bit shaky on the defensive end, trying to force a turnover or anything, sending blitzes, going mad, losing their own composure. Here is Brashad Perriman on a sweep. That's not really going to work out. We actually lose the yard right there. Back to the shovel option on third down. It's Boston Scott this time inside. Not really able to get away from Jabal Sheard. Field goal up and good once again from Joey Sly. Leaves the window slightly ajar for the Indianapolis Colts to go on, 3 consecutive touchdowns here, grab the lead, and I would just run out the stadium and get to the Super Bowl. But, it's one thing to be down 20-0. It is another thing to be down I kind of messed that up. It's one thing to be down 20 points. It's another thing to be down 20-0 because that means you have not figured out the defense at all, and that trend continues. Stearns knocking the ball out. Ricardo Allen, his superstar running mate at the backfield in that defense. Those two safeties continue to lock things down, and the Dolphins defense may be setting us up to take on those Chicago Bears in the Super Bowl. I said, let's not, get a bit too far ahead of the action. Well, we are doing pretty good right now. All we have to do is just take care of this football. Even if we don't get a touchdown here, we don't really have to try to get the touchdown here. Just, take clock. Right now, the clock is our best friend, so we're not going to get the snap off before the end of the third quarter. We're going to play this as smart as we possibly can because our offense does not need to force anything. Third down and 18, Boston's got 2 hands on the ball. Let's kick a field goal with Joey Sly. Let's make sure we make the field goal with Joey Sly, which we do. And now, it's a race against the clock for the Indianapolis Colts. They need 3 touchdowns and at least 2 2-point conversions on those touchdowns. So, good luck to them. If they can pull this off, kudos to them. But the way our defense is playing right now, we are certainly worthy of making the Super Bowl. Jacoby Brissett, under 100 passing yards in the fourth quarter, and he's definitely been trying to force the action. We knew coming into this game that, we had to take care of Paris Campbell, and then, T.Y. Hilton was going to get some yardage, but as long as the big plays weren't busted off, fine by us. We have played the Colts so many times in this CFM. I kind of know the insides and outs of what this guy likes to do. He likes to run the ball inside with Killins and Naheem Hines. We take that away from him. He has a couple of pet passing plays, and then, once we shut those down, he is shut down, and that game plan is certainly working into perfection today. But here come the Colts trying to make some noise here, trying to dial up something a bit different, and it is working for them, getting to the 25-yard line. Oh, that ball is swatted and was nearly intercepted of Derek Brown. Did not get his hands on that one. Brown once again getting penetration, but this time Brissett able to get the pass off to his receiver. A goal-to-go situation. The Colts need a touchdown just to even make some noise in this game, as Killins continuing to get absolutely no help from the front of his line. The Dolphins defense is winning the battle in the trenches for sure. 6:40 left in the game. Brissett, second down, no huddle, and look who's inside. It's Derek Brown. What a player he has become for this Miami Dolphins defense. Third down, Dolphins actually call a timeout. They reset the defense. Here's Brissett looking outside, and that is swatted by Xavier Howard. That was an amazing play by X to get the ball away from Paris Campbell, and the Colts kick a field goal on 4th down. Wow, okay. That really does not do much for the Colts' chances of winning this game. It does more of anything else help our chances of just chewing some clock out here. We'd like to get a first down or two. Ideally, we kill the rest of the 6:30 right now and go to the Super Bowl, but, we'll see, because we're just going to run this ball out, and the Colts know we're trying to run the ball out, so they're going to send a couple of blitzes. Kind of big third down here. Would be nice if we could convert this one. Counter, Linjay, he's got first down yardage, and down he goes. That means more clock gets to be chewed, and that means we are that much closer to Super Bowl 56. Second down, it's not a sweep, it's a fake, and Linjay gets swarmed. He's going backward, but at this point, 2 hands on the ball, don't fumble it, and man, the Colts are sending everybody quality at our running backs. Fine by us. Look how much clock went away on that drive, about 4 minutes. That's nearly perfect, and especially since the Colts kicked a field goal on their last drive, yeah, it's going to take a dang near miracle for them to get back into this one. Oh, I was actually nearly caught there by Paris Campbell. It looked like someone on our team was about to get the interception. Here's Brissett trying to make anything happen. Just take a shot downfield, ball up for grabs, and intercepted again by Caden Stearns. Oh, Stearns is having quite the postseason to go along with his record-breaking regular season. More clock gets to be chewed. We are that much closer to booking our trip to Super Bowl 56. The 2-minute warning hits. Kalen Ballage is in the game so we can protect Boston Scott and Lynn J. Dixon at this point. Here is Ballage on third down, running the ball, trying to get a first to dagger the game. Not quite. This will actually set up a Joey Sly field goal attempt on fourth down from the 35-yard line. Sly up, and he continues to be perfect in this postseason, whether it's on PATs or just straight up kicks, and that's what you love to see if you love the Miami Dolphins. You are loving the situation we are in right now, where the Colts have pretty much conceded this one, running the ball with Nyheim Hines in no hurry at all. It's actually play action this time from Jacoby Brissett, and he's going to try to catch the Dolphins defense off guard. Oh, that does not work when Caden Stearns is in the area at all. Third down, draw play once again. The Colts are waving the white flag. The final seconds ticking off in the AFC Conference Championship game. The Colts won't even snap it, and it is official. The Miami Dolphins are going to the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 56. We'll be seeing the Miami Dolphins taking on the still undefeated Chicago Bears. But for now, let's celebrate what we have done with this Miami Dolphins team, not only this season, but for this entire CFM. And when we started off with this Dolphins team, they were a 63 overall. There were not many building blocks from this Miami roster. You know, the previous regime did not give us much to work with. We had to, build up from nothing. Just find some scraps to work with season 1, build up from season 2, and then season 3. I told you guys last season that I really thought this Miami team would be a 3-season project. Well, here we are, season 3, getting ready for the Super Bowl. So before today's video ends, I'm going to show you guys the Pro Bowl rosters. Thank God we're not playing the Pro Bowl this season, man. I love playing the Pro Bowl, but man, I'm playing the Super Bowl, and that requires not playing in the Pro Bowl. So as you guys look at the Pro Bowl rosters, you guys will notice, one, that Josh Rosen made in the NFC. Shout out to Josh Rosen, still doing his thing out there. And 2, there are no Miami Dolphins on the AFC roster, but that is because all of the Miami Dolphins that qualify for the Pro Bowl are obviously going to be playing in the Super Bowl. And as you guys know, the players that play in the Super Bowl do not play in the Pro Bowl in real life. So no Chicago Bears and no Miami Dolphins on the Pro Bowl rosters. But after we finish looking at this Pro Bowl roster, I will show you guys the Dolphins that did make the Pro Bowl, because you can still check that in the CFM. But until then, guys, the Super Bowl matchup that you guys have been begging for, really pleading for, is finally here. And this is the matchup I kind of wanted myself. I was kind of hoping that, if we did make the Super Bowl, it would be against the Chicago Bears. And I was kind of hoping those Bears would still be undefeated by the time we got to them, so we could try to be the first team to figure out how to take them down. Well, now the matchup is officially here, and I'm kind of hoping the Bears weren't still undefeated, because they have not lost their first 58 games of the CFM. What are the odds that we will be the first team to figure them out in game number 59? They don't seem likely, but you know what, man? Our Miami Dolphins will fight until the final whistle, and that's all you can ask for, man. We got a scrappy defense. We got an offense that has talent, and we'll see exactly what the Bears bring to the table. Until then, we look at, the Pro Bowlers of our Dolphins team. Surprisingly, Khalil Tate is a Pro Bowler, despite not having gaudy passing numbers. We kept the interceptions pretty down compared to most users in this CFM, had a decent quarterback rating, so that allowed Khalil Tate to make it. Teron Armstead, the superstar left tackle we traded for mid-season, also made the Pro Bowl. On the defensive end, we had a couple of guys make it, as you'd expect. Derek Brown, Jerome Baker, Malik Harrison, and of course, Caden Stearns, right? The man won Defensive Player of the Year. Of course, he's going to make the Pro Bowl, so those are all the guys. I'm surprised Ricardo Allen didn't make the Pro Bowl, because he had quite a few interceptions and pick sixes to his name, but, that's not what we're worried about right now. With Pro Bowl to the side, everybody else have fun in the Pro Bowl. We're going to get ready for the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl will be uploaded Thursday night. So I hope to see you guys there. Until then, leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed what you guys are watching. Subscribe for more Madden 20 gameplays, especially if you guys want to keep up with the CFM, especially if you want to know when that Super Bowl matchup is going up on the channel. And until then, I will catch you guys next time.